So let's say you want to apply for a credit card, but don't know the right card to apply for with your credit situation. You've been applying blindly and been denied for just about every card you apply for. And with every application brings a hard credit pull, bringing your score even lower. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 credit cards that don't require an initial hard credit pull, which means you can see if you're approved and see your credit limit before they run a hard credit pull. So the first card you can apply for without an impact to your credit score is from Upgrade. Upgrade has several different products, but the one we're looking at today is the Cashback Visa Rewards card. So this card offers 1.5% cash back on every purchase. There's no annual fee, which in my opinion are the best cards to apply for, because the other cards that do require an annual fee, even if you don't use them, you have to pay that fee. So imagine not using that card and having to pay $279 a year. Now the median is about $175 a year. I've seen some as low as $79 a year. That's still an annual fee that could be going to something else more useful. All right, so anyway, no annual fee, APR anywhere from 14.9% to 29.9%. I couldn't find any max credit limit info on this card, but the minimum you can receive is $500. All right, so we're moving along here pretty quick. I'm making these videos short, so hit that like button, hit that sub button if you're not subscribed already. Let's get to the next one. Okay, so next we have the Aspire Cashback MasterCard. This card offers up to 3% cashback rewards, and you'll receive an instant decision when you apply without affecting your credit score. Now, one of the downsides to this card is there is a monthly fee of $1.39 per $100. So let's say you have a $500 credit limit, you're gonna receive a monthly fee of $6.95. And that's not interest, that's just a monthly account fee. Now the max credit limit with the Aspire card is $1,000. So if you get that max credit limit, your monthly fee is gonna be $13.90. So maybe you apply for this card last. All right, let's move on to the next one here, the Pedal Visa card. See which Pedal card is right for you without an impact to your credit score. That's exactly what we're looking for. Pedal has 2 products, the Pedal 1 card and the Pedal 2 card. The Pedal 1 card is for people building and rebuilding credit. The Pedal 2 card is for people with more established credit. The Pedal 1 card has no membership fee, has cash back of 1 to 10%, and a variable APR of 28.9 to 33.9%. And if your credit is really bad, they have a Pedal 1 Rise card, which has a membership fee of $59 per year. What I like about these cards is that it's very easy to receive credit limit increases. For example, if you link your bank, you'll automatically receive a credit limit increase. If you make 6 months of on-time payments, paying a certain percentage of your balance, you'll automatically receive a credit limit increase. The Pedal 2 card has no fees, an APR of 28.9% to 30.9%, and 1 to 1.5% cash back on everyday purchases. So the Pedal 1 card has a credit limit of $100 to $5,000, and the Pedal 2 card has a credit limit of $300 to $10,000. Okay, so next is the Chime Credit Builder. Now this is kind of a unique option because your credit limit is linked to your Chime spending account and you can only spend what you deposit. So why am I even mentioning this card? Well, there's a few good reasons. First, you can apply and get approved without an impact to your credit score. Second, Chime is a gateway to a ton of real credit, not secured credit, real credit. They just added a feature not too long ago called MyPay, where you can receive up to $500 without a credit check. And best part of this loan is there's no interest or mandatory fees. And with the Chime spending account, you can receive up to $200 in fee-free overdraft protection, which means if you go over your balance up to $200, you won't get charged an NSF fee like other banks charge. How much are those fees? $29, $39, $49, and that can add up quick. So this $200 in overdraft protection is a must-have. And one more thing I like to mention here, the icing on the cake. If you sign up for Chime through the link in my description, you'll receive $100 when you sign up and set up direct deposit. No catch, just free cash when you sign up with my link. All right, so the last card, or should I say cards you can apply for without an impact to your credit score, is from Capital One. So Capital One has a ton of different cards. They have cards for fair credit, bad credit, excellent credit. So if you have bad to fair credit, you'll probably get approved for this Platinum card here, which is basically like their entry-level credit card. But look, you don't want to sell yourself short. You don't want to go apply for the Platinum card thinking you have bad credit or fair credit, and all along you might have been approved for the Venture Rewards card or the Saver card. So when you apply using the link in my description, it won't apply you for one card. It'll take your information and see what best cards fit your credit profile. Oh, and the last thing I forgot to mention, no hard impact to your credit score. All right, so there it is. 5 credit cards you can apply for without a hard impact to your credit. So I want to thank you for watching. Links in the description. Hope this video was helpful. See you next time.